What's your outlook on GDPR?
Yeah, it's going to change things. You know, it's going to change things. Yes, of course. In the short term, it's painful, right? It's work to to comply, and it's work to figure out what the what it means and how to actually create the standards and create the the terms of trade and change all of your contracts with your clients and push those things through to your partners in your supply chain. And of course, that's been the effort for the past year and a half at this point. And so what is that going to do? I mean, it's obviously it rewards people with the scale to invest the incremental resources necessary in order to do that. That will have a negative effect on the smaller companies, and I think you've seen some of that with people retrenching out of out of Europe, and I think that's it's a short-term pain overall. But in the mid-run and the long run, it's kind of forced the whole globe to come to some more explicit relationship with the consumer. Because if you're a global business, right, it's not okay for Europe to go one way and the U.S. to go another way, and then every other country to kind of figure out how it wants to navigate these things. If you're supporting a Procter & Gamble, if you're supporting an IBM, right, you need to sort of elevate that to say what is the appropriate answer for the globe as a whole, because market by market variances are extraordinarily taxing and sort of friction filled, and is inconsistent with what's good for people should be good for people, right? We're all people, whatever country we're sort of living in. We're joined by being part of a single human race, I think, and so here we are. And so what that's leading to, I think, done right, is to move from reactive and responsive to thoughtful and proactive and long-term, and to say, okay, good, this was a moment in time. Let's figure out how this thing scales across the globe. Let's figure out the governments that need to be, recruited. Let's figure out the, the civil society and the academia that can help provide underpinnings of consistent, what's the right answer in the long term. And now that we're doing the work, right, you go and do it all. Don't sort of stop and sort of go back to usual, having sort of checked a box. Use this as the moment to continue this evolution, and that's where we are.